SP Traffic Police is Khasi Hills District Ukama Raya Prasad Ulay Thuk Bau Khynnah Balaya Yaka Thuk Kabala Lam Shakajing Sha Tenra Bat Klanok Kalong Mi Hamaulai Maudat Bati Kabala Jia Hakasin Kong Kakalai Trik Mentau Benai Bat Utay Khynnah La Pynkheiñ Lut Ya Baro Kyndon Ain Penyat Kali Ulay Thuru Bakat Kum Kajing Stang Kajing Tokit La Lap Bau Utay Khynnah La Pynkheiñ Ru Yaki Kyndon Jong Kalanas License Namar Ba Uday Bandon Yakarta Kabakat Pra Shaneng Bat Uday Banya Katuk Hakasan Po Sisi Hakijaka Pajba Patru Da Kajing Manjur Kikmi Kikpa Nabala Daja AA De Maki Banhab Shim Jinkit Kle Ulay Thuru Banamar Balak Dep Ujor Hakamukot Duma Bala Pengat Haki Kyndon Ain Kumta La Dadon Kam Kat Kum Ka Ain Inhab Shim Kam Nepin Shitom Ru Yakikmi Kikpa Namar Kilasha Ya Utay Khynnah Banya Ya Katuk Palat Ya Uput USP Ula Ongru Bahak Bayade Bat Kikap Penyat Kali Yakaneka Kam Laya Penbej Bat Kibor Badai Kmi Bat Nakaliang Ketenat Kala Penjor Yakajing Kmi Pynkheiñ Yaki Banya Ashaka Bat Sao Shaka Ki Banya Kali Klem Akor Bat Klem Kyndon Ain.
It was around 5:50 p.m. We received the information that one lady she was hit by the speeding bike ridden by one juvenile. So immediately our police people, they already went. So by the time the lady, she was already being removed to the civil hospitals where she was declared brought dead. From the preliminary investigation, it appears that the rider, he was a juvenile. He was having a learner license, and he violated the norms and conditions of the learner license, where the person, the learner, he should be above the age of 18. He should be under the age of 18 years. And the person, learner especially, if he rides also, there is a limitation that he can ride the bike with gear up to 50 cc, and that also in public place with the consent of their parents. So the parents has to give the undertaking that with gear the learner will ride, and if anything is there, then he will be held responsible. So after this incident, we have already apprehended the juvenile and produced them before the JJV, and case have been registered. We have taken up the follow-up actions. We'll examine the matter, and we will see that if necessary, the parents of the juvenile also, the action will be taken against them for allowing the juvenile to use the bike beyond the permissible limits. From the traffic point of view, of course, we have taken the matter with the serious concern that the accident which are happening, where the juvenile who is involved, the traffic police have already intensified the checking at every locations, where we are looking all the bikers, the two-wheelers, and even the four-wheelers also, those who are driving in a race and negligent manners, and the action will be taken if someone who violates. So it is our request from the STP that to all the parents that they should be careful, because so many incidents are happening, and though the STP also is trying their level best to contain the menace, but it's also duty of the parents also to see their children are not involved in race and negligent driving, as well as there's conditions are there, the medicals, everything have to be attached, and the DTO they already examined in the transport department, they examine, and after then they grant the learner license with the conditions.
So it is allowed, like a juvenile also can get a learner license?
It is said that under the age of 18 years, but 16 years, yes. But the persons, as per the licensing authority, that the person should be 18 years and above.
So we have seen a number of pedestrians being hit by two-wheelers because, as we know, the traffic rules, like you have to overtake a vehicle or another two-wheeler from the right side, not from the left side. But we have seen this menace, it is going on, and many people who are not aware of any two-wheeler or vehicle coming from the left side, they are being affected and even met an accident. So have you really checked on this, and what kind of stringent measures you are taking?
As I said earlier that yes, of course we are taking up the matters. We are checking. We have already instructed our traffic personnel also that to check the person should not ride from the wrong side. And as well as it's a request to the pedestrian also that it is advisable that they should always cross from the police point only, that they can seek the assistance of the police point, whereas sometimes it all happens that the pedestrian also just walk like a joy walk, that they do not see right and left where the vehicles are coming, and that way also they met with the accident. So it is also advisable for the pedestrian also, since we have the zebra line at many places, they can wait there and they can seek the help of our traffic personnel in order to cross the road. They should not cross from the zigzag anyway, whatever they want. So that way we don't have the control over them, because if the people all the places where the traffic people are not being made. So some of the places are there where the people also they walk hurriedly without knowing that the vehicles are coming from other sides or from the other sides. So that way it also may result in the fatal accidents. So that way it is advisable that they also see that there are rules and regulations for the pedestrian also, how to walk and how to cross the road. Whereas I do find that the people are not observing that. Anywhere, any places when the vehicles are in flying mode or on the run, they are trying to cross from any junctions. So that is one of the reason that the pedestrian also will have to be careful, and they should see that before crossing left and right at least, or go to the traffic peoples where the peoples are crossing, and we will be helping them in crossing the roads.
So you're trying to say there should not be reckless crossing.
Yeah, I said that the people should not cross zigzag from each and every places. There are certain places where the zebra lines are there, but the people they always see that when the vehicles are in the motions, they used to keep on crossings. So that times when the traffic personnel are also not many, and there are you see that many congestion points are there. So they should also be disciplined while crossing the road.
So, what is the speed limit for these riders especially in town? As we see, there's no such action taken for these riders, even they overtaking with a high speed, even in congested roads.
That you see that we are, as I said, that we have also taken, we are taking up it is not that the traffic police are ignoring the matters. Of course, we are checking at every point, but certain points are there. Of course, we don't have the speedometers, but slowly that thing will be enforced, where the speedometer will be placed in each and every strategic point, where the violators will be caught in the cameras, and definitely we will be taking the actions against them.
So we have seen in Shillong, two-wheelers they have outnumbered the four-wheelers. So any new strategy how to deal with traffic, especially two-wheelers?
Especially for the two-wheelers, you see, during the school times only. During the school times, we are not discouraging the two-wheelers at least, because they can also reduce the four-wheelers, that the traffic congestions if the two-wheelers are being used, provided that if they are driving in a disciplined way. That is my point. Because the two-wheelers also, it is the traffic, if they are driving in a disciplined way, they should follow the lane, and they should obey the traffic signals. They should not be hurried. Everyone is in the need. So they should also respect each others while crossings. So that way we can maintain the safety of each and everyone.